probably here because you or someone you know were the victim of rape or sexual assault. And I'll start by saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry it happened to you. I'm sorry you were a victim of such a horrendous act. Hearing about a case of rape in consultation always knocks me speechless. There's no getting used to it. There's no hearing enough of it. It's always painful to the victim and to everybody who witnesses it. What would I say to you? I already said I'm sorry moving forward. I would also say I believe you 100%. Regardless of what society may say about the person cooking it or lying about it, I believe you. Rape is not what someone will lie about. I would also say it takes courage to speak up rather than cower in shame and not the one and the pain alone. That you would choose to speak up or seek help takes courage. And I believe you have that. I would also say it's not your fault, and it can never be your fault. There's nothing you could have said, you could have won, you may have drank. There's no place you may have been that makes it your fault. It may increase the risk, but it's never your fault. The fault still squarely rests on the shoulders of the perpetrator. So don't take up the blame that is not yours. Don't take up the shame that is not yours. Whoever should be ashamed here is the person who did this evil act. And I would also say that you didn't do anything to deserve it. And that you're not alone. You're not alone because I'm hoping you're a person of faith. So first you have God. You're not alone because I'm hoping that you have godly, positive friends you can reach out to. I'm hoping you have parents. And I'm hoping you will come to believe that if this is something you should reach out to someone for help for, and you really can. And I would also want you to know that it doesn't define you and it shouldn't define you. It's a wound, a very deep one at that will probably leave a scar, a lasting scar, because you would always tell the story of this happened, but it shouldn't define you. It's a wound that you can rise above, that you can soar above, that one day can become a distant memory that is not crushing your heart like it is now. You know, your heart may be breaking in 1,000 pieces, but it will heal. So that's another thing I want you to know. You can heal. You should heal because it will heal. So then you ask me, how do I begin to heal? I would say seek God. He is the one who is close to the brokenhearted. He is the one who will be with us. You know, when he says, when you pass through fire, I'll be with you. When you pass through water, it will not overthrow, it will not overshadow you. He's the only one who can be with us. And when we call him the fourth man in the fire, he's the only one who is able to give all of his comfort, all of his peace, all of his assurance, reassurance that you are still loved, you are still worthy, you are still whole, you are still pure, despite the pain. So seek God, and then seek godly support. Godly support could be a friend who is positive, who is godly, could be a parent, could be a sibling, could be a clergy in your church. But by all means, seek support, and then seek therapy. Could be formal or informal, but at least seek someone who knows how to deal with pain, who knows how to make space for the pain while you process it and you heal. And while you're trying to heal, I would suggest to let the pain pass, feel it, don't drown it. There will be this temptation to just slip off the pain, to just hit the pain, to numb the pain by eating, by drinking, by a number of other things. And emotions don't die, they just metamorphose. So I would rather you sit through, feel the magnitude, the depth, the width of the pain, and ask God to be with you through, because I tell you it will pass. Um, the truth is, what you have experienced was also experienced by some women in the Bible. You probably know the story of Judah and Tamar. Tamar was the daughter-in-law of Judah that Judah slept with and then had Perez and one other child, a set of twins, Perez and Uzzah. And then Dinah was the daughter of Jacob that was raped by some men, by a man in the neighboring town. Then Tamar was another Tamar was the daughter of David that was raped by one of our stepbrothers, Hamnon in particular. And then Bathsheba was the wife of Uriah that, in my own opinion, David raped, killed the husband, and then married her. Why am I saying all of this? You know, when the Bible says the things that are written aforetimes, they are for our learning, that we through the comfort of scriptures might find hope. I'm not trying to downplay what you've gone through. I'm just trying to let you know that, because the lie the devil tells me is that you're the only one, and that this has stained you, this has maimed you, this will define you. It is a lie. Some persons have gone through it, and they go through it and come out on the other side. Bathsheba would eventually birth Solomon, who is reckoned to be the wisest man who ever lived. This would also be a stain in the past, a scar, a memory in the distant past, but by all means, it will not define you. I'm hoping you'll seek medical help if you haven't, so at least you can have some basic viral screenings done, and then you need medications for prevention of a number of diseases can be implemented. I'm hoping, if you will, to also seek legal help so that the prosecutor, the perpetrator can be brought to, so that justice can be served, if it will be served in this side of eternity. And I'm hoping that you would seek psychological help, but most importantly, that you would seek God and ask Him to be with you in the midst of this crisis. I wish you love, I wish you light, and I'm hoping that you would find strength in the midst of this, because I tell you it will pass. It will pass. All right. Thank you. Bye.